do-it-yourself octopus aquarium slayers. Look at her go, look at her go.
Wow, look at that.
She is moving.
She's gotten bigger.
She has gotten a lot bigger. Go ahead, go in there. There you go. Look at her change colors. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but she just changed colors. Oh!
Massive fish! Oh, right there, baby!
Oh my God, come on! This is insane, bro.
Joey Slam.
What up, Slayers? We're back at it with another adventure. And come check out my octopus tank. We have one right in here, and if he's all the way at the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see, but we're gonna be messing around with this octopus tank. He's gonna be coming this side right here, right under there. That's where he is right there. He's under the lid, chilling in that jar. Now, what we ended up doing is actually taking my other octopus, the smaller one, to Beverly's Pet Center, and we traded them for a couple critters here that will be able to feed this octopus. Now, Slayers, I have some mollies. I have a pregnant molly right here. Come check this out. This molly right here, this saltwater Dalmatian molly, will be producing a lot of freaking babies. As you can see, that's a big turd she's got going on there. But today's focus is something unique that I think would be very beneficial for those who want to be able to take care of their own little saltwater critters. And that is a do-it-yourself saltwater critter cage for my pet octopus. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all the supplies, get everything I need, and I'll meet you at the tank room. Alrighty, we're about done getting all the sand we need. That should be sufficient enough for this critter cage. We don't want too much sand because we still gotta leave some for this tank. All right, Slayers, so this is what I'm talking about right here. These are these giant critter keeper cages. These critter cages are like the ones for reptiles, but what I was reading again, I get confused. It's critter keeper or critter cages, but regardless, this is what I'm talking about here. We're gonna be making a saltwater aquarium out of this. Do it yourself type of setup. I'm gonna walk you guys through it. We're gonna be doing it together today. It's gonna be awesome. These are amazing for crickets, hermit crabs, you know, your pinky mice if you want to go ahead and feed some to your Godzillas and so. Also, if you want to go ahead and get yourself a little aquarium, you can have blue crawfish live in here. You can stay on top of those water changes and still does good. Great for babies as well. Now, Slayers, the reason I'm doing a critter cage is because octopus are notorious escape artists. Now, it's said that the size of the beak is the space an octopus can go ahead and slip his way out of something. So what's really awesome about critter cages is they lock. And as you guys can see, I'm having a tough time getting them out. Boom, look at that. They have these little clips right here that clip on and something here that clips. It takes a lot of effort. So we might take a little look at our octopus's beak to see if he can fit through here, but I highly doubt it. But this is the real main purpose for that. Watch. We're never gonna lose our octopus. Unfortunately, that's kind of why we have him in the jar, because he will slip out, and I've actually seen him kind of put his entire arm through those holes. So I want to be able to power feed him. I want him to be able to be seen with these live feedings, these epic feedings, and I want to give you guys an opportunity to own your own octopus at an affordable price. So to begin, you can purchase live sand. Live sand's for sale at your local aquarium shops, but I highly recommend, if you already have a saltwater aquarium, even better. You just grab some of the substrate that holds a lot of that nitrifying bacteria and throw it into that critter cage. So that's what we're gonna do. I have beautiful pink sand. I don't know if you guys can see. It's pink. It has pink tint to it, little pink flakes in there. I don't know if you guys can see at all, but maybe not.
We see it.
You see it? All right, cool. I have my boy Wild with a partner with me today. Yeah. Fun checking this out because he might be getting the saltwater game himself. So I'm gonna go and add some sand right now to the bottom of that. That's the water that we have. We're adding that sand. You see the pink flakes? That's so unique. Ooh.
Sounds like me after Taco Bell.
Oh my word. Yeah. Or Chipotle, either or. So that's what all we need is that much sand because it's just him. And it covers just enough to cover the surface area of your critter cage. Look at that. Boom. Ready to go. Now what we have here is cycled water. You guys saw me siphon it out of that 32.5 gallon with the saltwater mollies, which the octopus is still in currently. And it's gonna be perfect. Cycled water, you can do like a minute water change where you put most of this and a little bit of something else. Again, you don't wanna shock your octopus because it's pretty much your crash starting an entire aquarium, which is never recommended. But in the end, it's the same substrate, it's the same water, just in a brand new little area, and it'll be good to go. Now that we have our sand here, we do need filtration. I have this beautiful, I'm a huge proponent about using Fluvo 15-gallon submersible pump that has a spray bar. Super cool, super dope. You can use it for your shrimps, your baby crayfish, your guppies, your tetras, your betas, anything that's small that can go through. Or if you just want a submersible pump, which is perfect for this right here, it's 10 out of 10. Now guys, I also got some ceramic rings from my invertebrate aquarium. What I'm gonna do is possibly crush them up and put them in this filter. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Or you can just lay them inside your aquarium because the bacteria is still alive. As long as you have this bacteria wet, you're good to go. So now, let's go ahead and clean this up and get going. All right guys, so we're all cleaned up, we're good to go. Come check them out. So here's our 3-stage filtration with a lot of sponges, and they can actually hold biological media as well. So I showed you guys the ceramic rings. They're loaded with tons of bacteria, beautiful nitrophilin bacteria for our octopus. We're gonna go ahead and use these tongs here to stack them up like Tetris. Right there, pretty much good to go. We have these pre-cut sponges that come with the filter as well. Just slide that down. Wow, fits like a glove. And another sponge right here. This would aid in picking up any debris, any leftover little opponents that our octopus eats and stuff like that. We also have another sponge, which I believe is just another area where if you don't have ceramic rings, it comes with this tray here where your biological, your nitrophilin bacteria can grow. Just slide that down and clicks. Fits perfectly like a glove. We're gonna go ahead and put, let me see which way this goes. I believe it goes this way, I believe. Yep, it clicks just like that right inside. Beautiful. And check this out, when I was messing around with it, here's our spray bar. It has this little valve here, so you can regulate how much water is coming out. The speed of this pretty much the speed of the flow. So I'm excited. So we're just gonna put that in there, and we're good to go. Our biological is ready. Now all we really have to do is give our little guy a nice place to hide. All right, Slayers, come over here. I got this beautiful live rock. Now I just purchased a new live rock because it always helps when cycling tanks to have live rock, and it's also healthy. And I saw this piece, and like I said, I brought the other octopus over there, and they just gave me a whole bunch of stuff for it. Like, look at these little crevices here. Beautiful rock for the octopus to hide our guy there. Now my only situation is, I just noticed off camera that this may or may not fit. You can't really film much right here. Can you check this out real quick? Look at that. It's beautiful, but you're not really gonna be able to see the octopus. And I mean, let me see. You might be able to get away with putting the filter here. So I'm gonna turn this for you guys so you guys can see. I can put the filter here, kind of, but sorta, to spray. We can have the octopus there. What do you think, Wawa Farley? Should we break it to have more space?
Such a beautiful piece though, but breaking it depends on how you break it, honestly.
Yeah, it's just such a very unique piece of rock that's gonna be good. I wanna be able to get the octopus eating and everything like that. In the end, what matters is the octopus's safety, regardless of just documenting its feedings, its interactions, its behaviors. I wanna make sure that this, even though this is very, very do-it-yourself, our octopus is living a great life. Now again, guys, these octopus get absolutely massive, and I'm gonna be upgrading his enclosures as time comes to tanks. But before I can even do that, I have to be able to get him to eat. And he's been eating, but I wanna be able to show you guys how cool it is watching these octopus, these mollusks, these cephalopods eat. Now, it looks great on this end, having it that way. Let me see what the back looks like if I were to turn it. How do you guys feel about this side?
It's not too bad. That's cool.
It looks cool there.
You'd be able to get the feedings.
I just feel like it's gonna be difficult to try to really capture him to see where he's at.
But he does have more areas to hide in when the rock is that big. That's one bonus.
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just roll with it. I think it's perfect. Gives him more of a natural vibe. I want him to be happy, even though he's in a smaller enclosure. Luckily, the filter should fit with no problem. All I gotta do is move some sand around, and the spray bar should do the job. And I'm gonna make sure that the area that we close this with right here, for the plug, we're still able to click it all down. We're probably gonna drill a little hole here, and he shouldn't be able to get out. But I think this looks pretty good. I think we're on the right track right now, guys. Looking pretty good, guys. Do it yourself octopus aquarium right here. And I'm really happy with how it's looking. It's very cheap. I mean, this filter is 20 bucks. This critter cage itself, I think it's max $20. It's one of the bigger critter cages. The rocks are expensive, but like I said, you don't even need to go this big. You just need that. They need to be able to hide because they're nocturnal animals. So, I mean, I can add crushed coral, you can add sand. You can do this whole setup right here, ready to go for less than $100, and you'll be happy. The only pricey thing, again, is the rock, but you don't have to have a rock. You can get a fake decoration. As long as it has places where the octopus can hide, you should be good to go. All right, Slayer, so what we're about to do right now is create this little slit for a powder foil, okay? I recommend you do it right before you add anything else, but I did it last, so it is what it is. I chose to put the power cord through the back. Now, I recommend you grab one of these small little metal saws right here. Make sure you have a buddy to help you out or yourself. Get a moist paper towel, put it right here. This is a lot easier if you didn't put any sand or anything like that, but regardless, you should do this because you don't want any of this material inside your enclosure. You gotta go back and forth like so. Big enough, wide enough for this power cord. I recommend also the easiest way to make sure you made the appropriate cut is get a Sharpie, make some marks, you should be good to go. So what we're gonna do is we cut one side, you cut on another, grab a pair of pliers, and break it off. So give us a few moments while we get that set and I'll show you exactly how it came out. All right, guys. So what I'm doing right now is making a weak point where I wanna break this piece with the pliers, okay? You see that's a weak point right here? So just to make sure nothing happens, I'm gonna grab my pliers and bend it, and look at that. Perfect. Here's the real test. Should be able to push this down, goes all the way through, and check this out, guys. Should be able to click without a problem. Boom. Come on this side, check it out. All right, now take a look right here, guys. Perfect fit. Just make sure it clicks when it closes. One more set, there you go. Clicked, locked, and loaded, guys. I recommend you take the time and do these little cuts. All the little details matter when it comes to these octopus. They can come out of any area. Look, like if I didn't close that, I would have probably lost it. So just take the time, be very precise to ensure the fact you don't lose your octopus. Check that out, guys. Talk about adjustable flow. It looks absolutely amazing. So we added our cycled water, we have our rock, we have our filtration. We're basically done. You have the sand, you have your live rock, the water, your filtration's running, and you already have cycled ceramic rings. What more can you ask for in regards to doing a do-it-yourself critter cage aquarium? So what we're gonna do right now is just give it a few. There's a lot of small particles in the water right now. Just gotta let those particles come down. It'll be nice and crystal clear. And we're gonna be able to drop our pet octopus in here and possibly watch them eat for the first time on camera. All right, guys, so inside of this jar is something very, 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 very special. We have Ursula, our octopus, acclimating to that new water. Even though it's the same water, still wanna go ahead and acclimate your octopus. She's good to go. She's actually on top of this lid right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unscrew this lid right now, guys, okay? Nice and slow, make sure that, oh, she's moving around. You see her? She is moving around. She's on this side. Look at her go. Look at her go.
Wow, look at that.
She is moving.
She's gotten bigger.
She has gotten a lot bigger. Go ahead, go in there. There you go.
That's
There's
so
her
cool.
octopus. How neat. Now watch this octopus go up. Check that out. How wild. So what I have over here, Slayers, come check it out. I have small little hermit crabs. The balanced diet for our octopus has been the following. Some ghost shrimp, and some hermit crabs. Small little hermit crabs, I think blue-legged ones to be exact. So she might eat in here. It'd be pretty cool because it'd be the first time she eats. Last time she tried to eat her brother or sister, I'm not sure. But we're gonna grab right here, if you check it out, we're gonna grab one little hermit crab. So guys, I have this hermit crab right here. I'm gonna put it right here in the tank just for a few moments. I'm gonna wet my hands with the salt water just to make sure, because they're very, very, very delicate. And I'm gonna just tap my octopus up here. Come, girl. I'm gonna go down. We can poke you down. I don't wanna poke her too hard. I'm just gonna just tap her. Get down there. Oh, she's gonna climb up. Look at her go. Watch. She's encouraged to climb up. She's just moving around. She's inside the water. Look at our little octopus right there. How neat. I was hoping she would notice her food. Let's see if I can bring this hermit crab right there up. She's not really in the mood to eat right now. I'm gonna try one more time. One more time. Here you go, hermit crab. Look at her change colors. I don't know if you guys just saw that. but she just changed colors. Oh, there it is, guys. She just realized that's food, and she just inhaled that hermit crab in seconds. Now, what's gonna happen here is the hermit crab is not gonna make it. The octopus is gonna use its tentacles and suction cups and actually pull that hermit crab out, and she's probably gonna break that shell with her beak. I've seen it before, but that was fast. But she's hungry, she's good to go. Now that she has her food, what I'm going to do is try my best to move her from that critter cage right there, the small one, to this, to her brand new enclosure. Look at her change colors again. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Look how wild, oh my gosh, I love it.
It's insane.
It's so unique. So she may drop her hermit crab, she may not, but I'm gonna be very gentle. My hands are still wet. She's holding on to that hermit crab, easy, easy. Hold on to me, little one. Come on, little one. There you go, and she's there. She's still holding on to her hermit crab too. That's wild. Hold on, I know it's such a tough angle, guys. There you go. I'm just gonna try to get her in here nice and gentle. Walk right into my hand. Check this out. Walk right into your brand new enclosure. Right in that side. I know it's very hard to see, but look at that. She's still holding on to that hermit crab.
She let it go for a second, but she grabbed it right. Oh,
Just like that. Check in the front. Check in the front. Check in the front. Where she's at? Can you see her?
kind of. She's on this. Is that? Oh my gosh, she's loving this.
Yep, she's living. Oh, she's right here.
She's out here spreading legs and everything.
Look at that. She's right there. Nice and cuddly, nice and happy, nice and healthy. Our octopus, Ursula, has finally eaten on camera, which is pretty dope. I wish I'm gonna have to do another video in the future where we can actually watch her time lapse or break that shell apart, eat that hermit crab. I want to shout out to Wild World Farley for helping me out with this brand new enclosure. Check out Do It Yourself Octopus Aquarium Slayers. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. DM me at Joey Slam on Instagram if you have any questions about this setup, and I'll see you on the next adventure.